Right, and carved. The back of the head with all the detail is carved first.
This is actually the quarry.
All the statues will start at the face and the upper part of the body first, and then they start to carve around the backside of the statue. And then they would carve underneath the statue and kind of carve it down to a peel. So the statue itself kind of bounced down in the hole. And then from there they would be transported out whenever it was necessary. This place here, you can see there's two here, and then there's a third moai that's been started up here on the side. If you look up at the top area here, you can imagine how many more moai were actually removed from above this place here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Largest one.
Last time I saw was on the trail up in the pool.
Oh, yeah. This is the largest moai ever carved, and of course it's not complete. It's measured at 21 meters and estimated to weigh about 182 tons.
The floating reed on it.
One of the other competitions that they have, traditional made by her grandmother.
Got to go down there to the lunch later on. It's very slippery and mucky climb up.
Two choices. We can continue around here, around to the moai inside, or we can go down and look at the moai on the outside and head for lunch. Is everybody feeling up to it? I'll give you a brief description here. It's very brief. This is the restored platform of Tongariro, actually. This earthquake resulted in a tsunami or a tidal wave that was felt as far as Tokyo. And the first
These are the Moaki. They've been reconstructed back by the government a few years ago, but they haven't put the top knots on them. See the one there with the top knot on it? That one there? The rest of them they didn't consider to be good enough. And I think they had to use a 50-ton crane. Ooh. They have all different styles, long ears and long noses, beard, some of them, some of the stomachs, all sorts of differences. Emma.
There's the volcano over behind you.
Over behind me.
that it was definitely a work rock, and whatever purpose it was, they worked it. Maybe it was to represent the navel of the world.
I'm not worried about the sea. I'm not everywhere.
Kiwa Beach. Kiwa Beach.
These look awfully suspicious.
About the only beach on the island, I think. There's some more moai. They're over there, but we'll just see them from the back. Here we are, another day, another dollar. We had a very nice dinner, very nice breakfast this morning. The island out there is Motunui. These are upmarket ones, aren't they? This is one of their early houses. It's a canoe shape, and then they built these decks out there of rock. That was a deck, and then they would, from these holes in the blocks, which are just hewn out of rock, take poles up and bend them to the middle, and then that would form the roof. This is Santiago, in the middle of the city. Unfortunately, it's raining and quite cold. There's the statue up the top there. Chile won the football today, quarter-finals. And this is what's happened. This is a Sunday.
Okay, guys, let's party. Now the problem is that these guys sometimes get a little violent, and they try to do something with the things around, and that's when the police gets nasty.
Valparaiso is built mainly on the hills, very steep, and a lot of the streets, because it's so old, are very narrow and very difficult to get up there in cars. They have vernaculars, which are cable cars, of course. The most recently built was 110 years ago, but they still operate very well, and they've never had an accident on them.
Your camera, $1. Your camera front.
Really pretty, isn't it? There's the vernacular going down some of the high rises. Looks as if he's going to set up his stall somewhere. There's the Virgin Mountain that we went up before. I showed you. Now we're up Santa Lucia. And this is looking down over the Santiago. There's Mother coming down. A lot of gum trees. Quite a few. A lot of these public telephone booths all around. We're in the market here, as you can see. It's all covered. There's fish, vegetables, fruit, a whole lot, and meat and everything, and restaurants you can sit down. We've got our meal at last. But everything in this just coming in here to the House of Congress. Quite a nice day. A little bit of a breeze, as you can see by the flags. But it's not too hot, it's quite comfortable actually. The House of Congress. We have to come in here. President of the country in the brown suit. Carved out of rock from the Andes, which goes very hard after a period of time. And it's survived earthquakes and all. It's got quite a history to it.
Four ceilings, I would say, had the same style, the same Moorish style. There's no human or animal figures. It's all vegetable and geometric figures, especially the pine cone. August 10, 1809, finally they were decided to sign the Declaration of Independence. That was the first Declaration of Independence in South America. That's why the locals...
Beautiful carving in redwood.
Weak version on the left and down on the right side.
Road block down there.
This is the real jewel of this city, the real treasure of Quito. When this was built, there was inside 5 tons of gold. Now, with the time effect, in 1880, destroyed the ceiling and also the towers outside. And when then rebuilt, they made a different thing there than here. But here, this is beautiful, no metals at all. It's all wood. This is a very Moorish style. And below that is the Winged Virgin. The same statue we saw on the top of the hill. Do you remember we saw one hill? And I told you that we are going there. There's a big statue that is the same one that we have here. This is the original carving of the Winged Virgin. The Winged Virgin is the symbol of the city. As in New York, as in the Statue of Liberty, in Paris,
inside the San Francisco Cathedral. Virgin, made in France and brought over here in Pieces. She's standing on a snake which is supposed to be the devil. There we go. There's the equator. You're standing right on it, and they say if you're standing on that, you're 5 pounds lighter than what you are at home. But it's now Friday the 16th, and we've had a big change of plan. We've had to catch this little plane here. 6 of us came out, and we are now at a place called, there it is up there, Tarapoa. See that? Tarapoa. This is right in the middle of the Amazon jungle, and we are going on a camping safari. And there's the helicopter out there that we're going to be going to our campsite at. Boat that the others are going to go on when they arrive. It's going to be about 2.5 to 3 hours going down the river. Probably use this river for everything. What's an ugly looking thing?
Not on up here. Here we are. Anyway, we arrived here in the dark, so we couldn't take any pictures as we came in. This is our campsite. Here's our landing down there. That's the ablution block. That's our dining room. These are our rooms. They're very comfortable, just 2 bunks, and you sleep with a mosquito net over you.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
Beautifully articulated.
Monster, isn't it?
Tank works, isn't it?
Put something there beside it to show us what size it is.
Oh,
Well, look,
finger.
the nail.
Finger.
Anyway, there's the nail there.
There's a nail. The happy crew,
Off for the day.
off for the day's excursion.
what is he, Isabel?
It's a cat heron for the black cat. Umbrella tree shape. You can see another border from that corner down. It's Peru, but all that side downstream, it's Ecuador.
This is the Peruvian side.
Hola.
You've got a gun.
You got a gun?
Yeah, everybody has a gun there.
Oh, just a little wave we got.
Now, travelling up a little branch river, which is the border between Ecuador on the left and Peru on the right. This is called Blackwater, and it's very acidic in this river. And the jungle is built.
They look like part of a tree.
There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Paper wasp nest. How this wasp for using cellulose of the trees.
Grove of ferns, palms. It's changed slightly with the river's wider and there's these, what are these things here?
Grass,
Little bit of grass.
water lilies.
They've all come out through there.
Yes.
You got very much marooned. Had to rock the boat and do all sorts of things. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Well, oh, here. Sunburnt chest and all. Here, look how fast I'm going.
Gosh, yes. At Macaw.
There's a pair too. Stop moving. Oh, there he
He
is
goes.
down. Seen it.
No, but I saw him. You're going to be walking for a while through the jungle like this. There's broad walks, and so it should be quite comfortable. We're up on a boardwalk.
Train that was back there. Tamarins also they are feeding on sap of the trees. So they are trying to.
That's a millipede, is it?
It is a millipede. Because I can give you the names and.
That's actually the thing the Indians make their blowguns out of. It's the stalk, I believe. But that's the nuttall. I don't know whether you can see it here or not, but this is the mixing of the black and white rivers, as they call it. The black river comes out with a lot of tannin in it, and it mixes with this muddy stuff from up in the mountains. We're about to fly out in a helicopter in about half an hour back to civilization.
You're not the last team though.
No, there's a few deadbeats got to come after us.
So with dough. The dough is made, you can see all this is the embroidery. She's working on the embroidery of the
Pleasure.
And that's why the ladies are going down the lake.
Otavala. That's where we're going. We'll be staying down by the lake. I'm here for lunch. This is hacienda of some sort. Some alpacas grazing out here. Fireplace, look at that. Wow, wee. There's the nice wheels with the lighting.
150 kilometers south of Quito.
The rugs.
Yeah, Alonso. This moment he is working on a loom that was introduced by the Spaniards. So it's the whole process.
This is the Otavala market. We stayed in that tremendous hacienda Cassim, and now we've moved on. We've been to the Weavers. This is our lunch stop. This is a church built in the 16th century. And all doors, the chapel.
Because as you can see, they're a little higher than people.
And it's not cold because they're so close to the sun. So it's just ideal. These are all ready for shipment. They get trucked down to Quito and then flown out, loading us on to these lighters here, and then we're going out. They take us out to the boat. Be along shortly. There's our boat out there. Another one in there too, that's ours there. Corinthian. These are frigate birds hovering around the ship. Ghost crabs. Red-footed booby. Red-footed booby.
About 14 different subspecies of cactus. All of them are...
My goat's on a tree and I'm so proud of it.
Catch them and take them.
The I have to report again.
Cat. Wild cat.
Cat. Goat. National park.
They're quite big.
It's dormant coloration. It turns red when it's called dry season. And when the rains come, they are returned green.
This is a very salty plant. No, nothing eats it because it's very salty, and then they have to find water to drink, so none of the animals are. And we've arrived at Bartholomew Island. Apparently very good scenery-wise. Place.
they
You
grow again.
Huh?
The pearl grows
Yeah, some different minerals, but the red one should be iron and magnesium. You have the white one, which is easy carried by wind trade.
Lava cactus. Female lizard. Balls of lava. Look at that.
We've got the sun to shine because we're on the Corinthian.
These small boats have a refrigeration system.
We came into this James Bay here. Very nice. And we've been for a swim, snorkeling and amongst all the beautiful fish. Now we're going to go along and see if we can see some iguanas and sea lions. There's the odd sea lion just lying around. There they are. Pelican coming too. Swimming. Marine iguana. They swim with their tails.
Isn't that a wonderful shot for you?
Marvellous, isn't it?
Oh, he's eating a fish even. God, you got it on video. I'll have to go and get the camera.
Another thing slithering in, boy. Oh, did you see that? Oh, here he comes. He's going to terrorise the crab. Oh, he's got one. Come, you little iguana. Watch out, he'll have you.
Oh, look at that. There's 3 iguana, one swimming through and 2.
There's lava flow here. It's just given birth to a baby sea lion. Brand new. Posing for a photo.
Why, first of all, they have to rise up body temperature 10 degrees more. Female. They turn very aggressive.
Santa Cruz Island. Giant cactus. It's a mockingbird.
An oyster catcher there. And ducks.
February, we counted only 208, 400. Flamingos left.
Good.
Because also many of them.
Galapagos cotton, endemic. Galapagos cotton. Cataby Bay. Here we are at Cataby Bay. All these birds just wandering around them. Oh, very friendly, aren't they?
I think they've climbed up that steep surface.
The Charles Darwin Research Centre that we're heading for.
Very rugged, very rocky, very dry.
Boardwalk room.
Is the smaller race of tortoise in Galapagos. Párese, arriba, Alfredo. The reason why we have in captivity this here is
Here he goes. Oh, it's a move too, too right. Here he goes. Gosh, must be a ton of weight.
Very purebred cattle that they grow out here and export into mainland. Oh. God, they're rough.
Rick.
Look at them. God. Peru has 25 million people, and there's about 7 million here in Lima.
Always on the grass.
It's quite a pretty garden. All right. Wall down there. Actually, if the fog lifted and they're damn good eyesight, you'd be able to see New Zealand out there. Apparently lovers. God knows what it's all about. Good for me.
Oh, yeah, today at midday and they end on Sunday. It's going to be quite long.
Because it's
And a lot of people, and they never were put because we were afraid of earthquakes and tremors. The lions are in the old building. We used to have 12 lions, but in the war with Chile, 10 disappeared.
Trying to drum up some business for his shoe shine.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful square here. Presidential palace over there. And there's the cathedral or whatever it is over there. Just go around the corner. Here's the bus. Police.
The highest point of the world, which is 4,900 meters above sea level, the highest passenger train, because the people of Bolivia say they have. Now, to go to Ethiopia, Angola, Ohio, they're going to go in that door, but I'm going to stop the
Bear in mind that the picture is down. Well, look under here.
44 tons of gold. Is it brass? Oh no, it doesn't look like gold to me.
Doesn't look
Catholics to receive the food, the first Friday of each month.
The dining room. Crypt here, whatever it's called. We've had electric lighting here for years. Here we are, we came from Lima yesterday to Chicao, about 6 miles from the Pacific coast, and we've just come out on a bus trip this morning through real poverty areas. They dump their rubbish along the roads, and oh gosh, it's terrible. But this is to come to see a pyramid. No, this is...
remains from building. On the northern part, on this section, we have the most important chiche. We call this it's funny for us to say.
pyramid. But of course it's been badly eroded by weather. What's the back there? You can see the different levels. At the top of the mountain or hill. The irrigation canals feed all these plains. Painting, not at all fit. They local drink chicha, which they make by chewing something and spitting it out and letting it ferment. I don't think I'll try any. This is the village. Very, very primitive village. I don't think the real estate prices are very high here. Now they're heading south through the desert area, and this is the way it looks. There we are, that's our hotel in Trujillo. Very Spanish style, inside and out. Very nice. Square. This is the square going around now. There's quite a lot of nice buildings in it. There was partying here last night in the square for the anniversary of their liberation, whatever it is, they were celebrating. It's a very nice statue there. Pretty keen on their statues. Bricks. Clearly.
Was in its original time. Face with big eyes, a big jaguar mouth with long fangs, and something interesting. Remains of rope that were found here. But you can see they haven't found a proper rope, only the evidence or remains of it. And actually you can also see that after filling one level, they put a layer of mud bricks at the top and put a fresh mud over it for having a new floor, you know? You know,
it's a hairless dog, a Peruvian dog.
Well, yeah, and well, these dogs were seen as some kind of medicine.
Irrigation delay due to this fellow here on the road.
Many people lost. I told you the independence of Peru was...
These panels at the bottom here are original. All the top's been restored because the weather wore all the top off, and the rains, heavy rains, washed the sand and all down and protected the bottom part. Panels are original, and then the last three have been.
Sumitos are known as sea otters.
These are the three steps which symbolise something. I can't remember now.
People say that this is the time. This is the time when
all the.
Here we are in Cusco. The plane we just came off. There's all the invalids.
Which airport is this?
It's for David. All the deadbeats. And this lot here look no more lively than the others. Come here and look at various paintings and all. This is the church. All these blocks are fitting here without any mortar at all. So they made those holes.
We don't know how many more years we need to go somewhere else. We are talking about an animal bone, maybe part of it.
Right through. The Incas used water levels to get it exactly right. Right through there. The main square. That's the Church of St. Patrick's. That's beautiful, really. This is the Temple of the Sun. This is where the place the Incas defended the city against the Spaniards. This was the last stand on the top of this circular mountain. Look at that. Look at the size of them against David there. They must weigh tons.
Right, Janet, look at this lot.
Quite a tight corner I feel. At the front of the plane. This road up here was built in 1948. It's just a series of hairpin bends. Considered to be one of the deepest canyons in the world. This is absolutely incredible. Fancy building all this up here. Look at that. Now, who would want to do that? Comes down from a natural spring up in the top of the mountain, 700 metres away, and they've made these little channels down dwelling houses. Those houses they really used to build. It was the only two-storey building that they had erected, and they used bamboo for the floor. Window facing east, where they measured the sun with a plumb bob to find out the shortest day. Obviously without the roof. Magnificent view they must have had. Top of the world, so to speak. He's an Inca. Set up with the fresh water been running for many, many years.
Frost is used by them to export a high point which were used by them.
Market, in Gumba Market, down in the valley there, at 9,000 feet, it came down from 12,000 feet. But a hell of a rate of knots in that boss. But as you can see, there's everything in creation here on just in this little piece. Ooh, Toowoomba, something like that.
They should have a big troubles with El Nino. Then they should keep some of the crops far away. And also over there can be seen
Living right across the coast.
Yes. I don't know.
narrow streets. That used to mean in those days.
Private house. There's four different dwellings in here. A fair representation of the Inca, the one on the rock. The other one's Judah. Where that bomba that we've just come from, we'll scan round mountain tops. I don't think I can get the depth of it. This island is not floating now because it's the winter, but it floats in the rainy season. Underfoot it's very spongy.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Mm.
Totally.
Yeah, you're not going to do much good out of us, I'm afraid.
It's not that, we can't take them to New Zealand.
These pots, cooking pots.
These are Andean seagulls.
What
See,
ones?
they live here all the time.
Andean seagulls. And the ibises at the early morning view from our window at the hotel in where? In Puno. We're in Puno. Yes. So it's quite a nice shot.
Camera.
This ship was built in Glasgow in 1862, dismantled, carried here on mules all the way up from the coast, assembled here, and has been working until I think fairly recently.
Very nice. It's the winner of Perplexed. The other one
browns are alpacas. The llama
Anyone at Chila, Palakasan at Chila, commercial account Hanchar, at Chila Naka, Takatira within Pachamama, Maruna and the Katak Anexma, Masuma Aski Terbiri, Palagaman Terbiri, how can you not get a Gankap, Panakatima, Aski Suma,
Last eight months to a year, and then they're no good, they've got to be thrown away. There's a fisherman out there. There's a fisherman obviously getting ready to go somewhere. And there's some reeds on the boat. There's a sweep around here.
top of the building. They believe that under the earth temple, they were everything went down, and now you look at the original 7 steps. The pyramid, 7 terraces. This temple behind you also 7 steps. Always. So on the left hand he holds the keru. The base, the first one is much older than this one. This one looks older because of the quality of the stone. The red sandstone is very soft. So the rain, the wind...
The Paz city, the highest city in the world.
Get behind you.
Ice cream vendor.
They brought Carrara
Another one over there.
Italy, and it's one of the most beautiful cathedrals in South America. Last 300 years. Clay mixed with sandstone, very soft. And the golf course begins.
Someone like you, so well travelled, would have seen a service station and a supermarket on the Amazon with...
And this is the famous Rio Negro, the black river. Yeah, this is not the Amazon, not yet. We are going there. We are going to see the famous Amazon.
Another floating petrol station.
Did you see before floating gas station? Have you seen? Yeah, we have here floating gas station. Oh, now we can see very well the Palafita houses on the stilts. Fishermen live there. Fishermen electric power station. Diesel power state. Look at the children also. Behind of the boat, still Rio Negro. Negro River. So that is the way to come out behind of the boat. On the right side, you see the Solomons River. It comes from Peru. So that is the way to Peru. And on the left side, in front of the boat, on the left side, that's the Amazon. That is the way to the ocean, Atlantic. Oh, look at the floating houses. Look at it. She's washing the bridge. Here. Look at the family. Fisher family. Yeah, it's a small village. Let's put together. Okay, you just follow me. There are two great...
Here's the next boat boarding. Sailing down the river.
Where's your fan?
These are Indian communication trees. They beat the trunk of the tree.
Look at it. Oh, they've got a snake there. Who's the snake?
Just for information, we have coconuts.
The alligator. Ruth, he's caught an alligator. Little alligator. Little wee baby alligator. Well done. Oh. This is the Opera House, built in 1896, as you can see there. Now Manaus, this was not here. This was built in the middle of a jungle. And the rich people used to come here by ship. It took 3 months to get here, just to see Italian operas here. The royal box. The other one is a local Amazonian wood, and it represents the meeting of the waters, the black water and the brown water, the white water as they call it. This is the ballroom. Very elegant. Everything. Brazilian coffee.
Look, it's very like this one here is about 2 reals and pretty
Going up this tower, communication tower.
Cashew nut fruit. It's not bitter. It's a little bit sour, astringent, but it's good.
There's a view from the tower. That's a lake out there. This area here, it's all reserved for future construction. High rise in the centre, and then if you want to live in a house, you go out to the suburbs. No high rise are allowed. Building, isn't it? Down into the bowels of this cathedral. Back there is the stage area where the people stand and watch the parades, especially for the people that founded this area, the early settlers. It's very pretty.
We're in downtown Rio. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to church, which was built in 1975 in honour of one of the Saint Sebastian, who was there, one of their important saints. Let's come inside, and there's these big panels here. Quite attractive, aren't they? In front of us. The other side. The other one over to the other side. We're going by cable car up to that one, and then across to Sugarloaf Mountain.
Niterói City has approximately 500,000 people living there. Look, we are at one very good line. Close to the airport. On the other side, we have a very good line here. Each one has a very good line.
The Atlantic Ocean pounding in there. Copacabana Beach. It's turned out a better day today. That's the Atlantic pounding in there. How's that for you? Now, there's the famous statue of Christ on the mountain. He's got it's quite big because it's about 28 metres between the cathedral in Metropolis.
Stores of our city and country. Look in the right side, the building, I told you that normally the president and the governor of Rio come to pass 3-4 days for vacation. And the other buildings we have, or they are schools, or they are I will be back here. Okay, please.
This is the museum. We're going to go in here shortly.
Want to see the waterfalls from the top on the tower? You have a very nice view. To the right side, you can see the sunset. Yes, that's the International Hotel.
The hotel. Yeah, there's an aerial photograph of it in relation to the Gessi Falls, so you can see that it's extremely close. And here we are, 100 yards from the hotel. Flower on it.
Yeah. Down to get this one with the flower on.
Leaf cutting in it.
Leaf cutting and carrying a flower.
Can grow very easy on the train. Hey, Bob, where's the train? You're off your head.
Show and meal. We're going to see this show and meal. There's all these other people here all seated. And there's the stage. here we go, we're walking out to the Devil's Throat on the bit of the platform that's still left. The rest got washed away in a big flood a few years ago. But it's not too bad. And what do we see? Look at that power. We're now in Buenos Aires. It's quite cold, at least it's sunny. It's people that were assassinated.
Also there was about story
yeah, Eva Perón
during the
used to speak to the crowd.
the end of the 40s, beginning of the 50s, once Perón
It's all painted, of course, for the
some mustard here or you have some here, allow me to clean it. Never get in touch with that people. They will clean you. They will clean you about everything. Clean and rinse and iron it. So I hope it's not happening to you, but just in case, if someone say, because this afternoon you will walk on the pedestrian or you will walk around your hotel and so on. If someone approaches you and say, hey, listen, you are dirty and so on, say thank you very much and don't get in touch with them. Okay, now please watch your steps and especially watch us through. Our meeting point.
This is the cemetery, as he calls it. They all seem to call him the cemetery. The cemetery.
Vice versa. The first steps in tango dance. Tango was performed and danced. The tango dancing has had a larger evolution since the beginning up to date. If he feels she is not
for a tango show and dinner, a dinner and tango show.
Yo adivino el parpadeo de las luces que a lo lejos van marcando mi retorno.